Defense Ministry. The door reads. Dr. Key seems to be more calm than I am. Does she not comprehend what is going on here? I kept talking to myself just to calm my nerves. A double knock. The door opens. We both entered. The room felt like an entrance to the afterlife. An angry defense minister staring at us. Sir, I saluted. Close the door, he replied. As I was closing the door, your favorite doctor here was on a mission to get us fired. What do you want? I have more important things to attend to. She dared. At that moment, I would swear that I could see my soul living my body. It seemed tired of this life and gave up. I am pretty sure it had a suitcase in one hand. Good thing this is the last time I see both of you. No respect for your elders. The minister gloated. Sir, it was her fault. Why do I have to get fired? She lied on her safety application. I cowardly gave in, forgetting my resolve to fight for her. Not a single word from you, the minister commanded. Both of you have been a pain. One always sleeps on the job, the other seems to find a way to destroy the facilities. This time, you almost killed your co-workers. As for you, sleepyhead, it was under your watch when all this happened. He scolded us as if he did not know that he needs to breathe between the sentences. You are both transferred to PID, he said. At this point, my world was shuttered beyond repair. All the meditation, I mean sleep, I had at my office are about to be nothing but a long-lost dream. But sir, I protested, I said not another word, he replied with authority. Daddy, she softened the mood. This is the moment I was waiting for. This could be our salvation. Dr. Kia is the youngest daughter of the defense minister. One of the reasons why she always gets away with her destructive experiments. Maybe she can turn the tide and get our jobs back. It is not going to work this time. It is a command. You should report in this afternoon, he commanded. The carefree life I had is about to end. Where will this road lead? Afternoon came. My first day at the Police and Investigations Department, PID. I am so not looking forward to this day, I sighed. Since the working hours of 9 to 5 were declared as slavery, I have been enjoying the 4 hours per day working hours. But that is about to come to an end. PID and other branches of National Defense Department have been exempted from this Labor Act. I am sure that scientist is actually excited to work overtime. She has not answered any of my texts. Maybe she has already arrived. The gate entrance has less to none security. You would think that a department that deals with organized crime and other dangerous investigations would have more security. But all I see is one guard whom is not even paying attention to who enters the premises. I was told that Building B is on the left side of the premises. The one best thing about this place is that it is next to the train station, which makes it easier to commute. I finally arrived at Building B. At least the security seemed more strict inside the building. A guard asked me about the reason for my visit. She seemed more approachable. I guess becoming friends with her might make things more easier around here. I spoke with her for a while and learned a lot about this place. There she was, a walk full of energy. As she entered the building, the guard was speaking, and all I could hear was the sound of my heartbeat, beating to every step she took. I could swear the heavens opened up just to shine a spotlight on her every move. Is this love? I came back to my senses as the guard noticed that my attention was elsewhere. Wow, who would have thought that you will arrive here before me? She rushed to the conversation in a condescending manner. The guard asked for our employee ID cards. I gave her mine and she scanned it on the device that covered her entire desk. The screen read, Name, Kyle Lagodi, Unique Skills, All-Seeing Eye and Flamed Ice, Talent, Close Combat and Weapons Mastery, Rank, S-Class. She then gave me a new PID card and told me that most of the buildings will be accessed by facial recognition and other biometric means, but in case there are issues, the card will get me the access I need. Dr. Kia gave the guard her employee ID card too. The screen then read, Name, Dr. K. Sacco, Unique Skills, Tree of Knowledge, Talent, Genetics, Forensics, and Gray Hat Hacker, Rank, S-Class. I've always been more curious about her unique skill, Tree of Life. Let's hurry, we're going to miss the orientation, she demanded. We then went to the elevator, of which it took us to the top floor. The building had 23 floors, and I would not want to be stuck there without an elevator. We arrived at the auditorium. It looks like it could host over 50 people. Kia looked so amazed that the venue was almost full. I guess we are not the only ones that got kicked out of their departments, she implied as we found 2 available seats in a pool of law enforcement officers. The defense minister walked in the room. As he continued to slowly walk towards the podium, silence swallowed the room, all eyes anxiously following each step he took. The most powerful man in the department. I was stunned by the reaction. At the office, we did not give him this kind of respect. Kia, as usual, looking at her device, not least interested on her father. Afternoon? Wow, I have not been in a room full of talented officers for a while. I might have to be careful and not to say anything that can incriminate me. Minister Sacco tried to break the ice. The room burst with laughter. I told him not to say his bad jokes publicly, she whispered silently to me. We both laughed. I won't take most of your time. I just wanted to welcome you to the Police and Investigations Department. I know all of you have been reassigned from your various departments. Without wasting more of your time, I will give the floor to your department heads, Dr. Charles Telford and Dr. Amogalang Sabanda. The mister handed over to the 2 heads, as they are famously known. Dr. Telford, the genius investigator with a 100% success case clearance when he was a junior investigator at PID. Dr. Sabanda, the magician that has developed many strategies that helped the nation win against other invading countries. There are rumors that she might be the one who will be the successor of the Minister of Defense. They both have been headhunted by the Science Ministry for their talents, but they chose to remain at PID. The 2 heads addressed the officers, and we learned that we were reassigned because of the increasing organized crimes and many cases of forbidden magic across the nation. Kea and I were placed to lead a task team that will investigate the forbidden magic cases. We were also given roles. I was given a role for Special Magic Investigator and Lethal Response Field Officer. Kia was given a role for Advanced Forensics Field Investigator and Profiler. She was not happy about the field part of the role. We both got our access cards upgraded to get access up to the 20th floor, which is where our team will be situated. Something that felt like it was going to be a nightmare to get used to was suddenly the best place I could have imagined to be in.